So my despair came when what I had built, what I had made for myself, my false idol, not, like over my life, I've carved this thing, this image of Russell, and look at it, it can be destroyed. It can be destroyed in a half hour.
One of the strange things I think about your situation is that, you were, God, maybe this is probably right, is that you were, just like Richard Dawkins is the exemplar of the atheistic enlightenment, you're kind of the success story of the hedonistic liberal, right? I mean, you got, like, assuming that would work, what you got, was it working? Okay, so then the question is, well, if you get what you asked for, like if it's magically granted to you as it was in your case, what's the consequence of that? And you're outlining the consequence. So you said, well, there were practical consequences that it inverted on you. But I'm also interested in the psychological consequences, because the question, well, why not take pleasure-enhancing drugs like cocaine? Why not sleep with everyone who presents themselves as an opportunity? Like, that's an actual question,
Yes,
right?
it is a good question.
Generally, the reason is, well, you can't, right? You just don't have the opportunity. But then let's assume that,
you can.
Well, I
did it.
Okay, and then, but why? Can you be more specific about why that didn't work psychologically?
I can, but it's in the despair holds the key, because I believe that was the communion and the communication that simultaneous with that, like while, people were, like friends and enemies were calling me, and you among the friends, like, let's say, like, God, are you okay? This is crazy. What was also happening is we were taking our son, who was 12 weeks old, to have his body carved almost in half, his heart taken out of his body. Like that was happening at the same time. So it was like, well, for all of the Sturm and Drang and the meteorological operatics of this conjured and concocted storm, which no doubt I provided the raw material for by being the poster boy of liberal hedonism, it's sort of, the Lord showed me, this is meaningless. This is meaningless. And I'll show you it's meaningless. Look what's actually happening right now. Look at your son. Look at the rain falling on his gentle face as you push the pram to Great Ormond Street. Look at his tiny smile. Look at the breast milk coming through his mother's T-shirt because she can't feed him because he has surgery in a few hours. So you tell me what's real. What did it do for you? Where did it get you? What does it mean? And there he is, Jesus Christ, and there he isn't, Russell Brand. What good did he do you? For all of your worship, for all of your effort, for all of the poetry, the prose, the posturing, the preening and primping, where did it lead you? Nothingness. Welcome to the annihilation. What you learn in crisis is true anyway. It's true anyway, but you just ignored it with all of the ornamentation and pageantry. You were able to distract yourself from it so marvelously. So psychologically what happens is a massive rupture. And you realise also, by the way, because you're in Great Ormond Street, when the most important thing in your life is happening to you, that your son is undergoing surgery and he might not survive the surgery, so is everyone else's kid. So is everyone else's kid. Who do you think you are? Because when it came in the scan, at 26 weeks prior to his birth, I was like, I'm not having that, Laura. I'm not having that. I'm not having some kid with tubes up his nose and wires. I'm not going to Great Ormond Street.